Mind control. They say the mind is a powerful thing. But what if someone could control it? What if governments, intelligence agencies, and shadowy organizations were secretly working to manipulate human behavior, control thoughts, or even alter reality itself? You've probably heard the stories, whispers of dark government experiments that stretch the limits of science and sanity. From the infamous MKUltra program to bizarre mind control tactics, these conspiracy theories have captured the public's imagination for decades. But what's real and what's just fiction? Love what you're watching? QR's on screen. Scan it and join the community. Don't miss what's coming next. The truth is, we don't always know where fact ends and fiction begins. Stories of mind control have become so deeply intertwined with popular culture that separating them from reality feels almost impossible. Are these just elaborate hoaxes designed to fuel paranoia and fear? Or is there a kernel of truth hidden within them? Today, we're going to dive into the history of mind control experiments, government conspiracies, and the science behind psychological manipulation. From actual documented programs like MKUltra to the sensationalized stories of mind-altering drugs, psychological torture, and manipulation techniques, we'll explore the facts and separate them from the fiction. Let's find out just how deep this rabbit hole goes. MKUltra, the CIA's secret mind control program. The story begins in the 1950s, when the U.S. government was at the height of the Cold War. Fear of Soviet influence and the possibility of brainwashing tactics led the CIA to conduct experiments on mind control techniques. The program, known as MKUltra, was shrouded in secrecy and was kept hidden from the public for years. What started as an attempt to develop methods for espionage and interrogation turned into something far darker. MKUltra was a covert program run by the CIA, aimed at discovering methods of controlling the human mind through drugs, hypnosis, and psychological manipulation. One of the most infamous aspects of MKUltra was the use of LSD on unwitting individuals. The CIA experimented with the drug on both soldiers and civilians in an attempt to see if it could be used to alter their behavior or break their will. These experiments didn't stop at just drugs. The CIA also explored the use of hypnosis, sensory deprivation, and other extreme techniques. Some subjects were even subjected to electroshock therapy and psychological torture. There was one report of an experiment where an individual was kept in a locked room, deprived of sleep, and subjected to continuous audio stimuli to test the limits of the mind. And yet, despite decades of secrecy, the truth eventually came to light. In the 1970s, after a series of investigations and whistleblower testimonies, the public learned of the existence of MKUltra. The fallout was massive. Hundreds of documents were destroyed to cover up the program, but thousands of pages survived, revealing a shocking history of human experimentation. While MKUltra was officially terminated, the program's legacy lives on. Many people continue to question the extent to which the government might still engage in mind control experiments, and whether other programs exist today in the shadows. Theories and fiction, from Hollywood to reality. So, what exactly did MKUltra achieve? Was it a success? Or was it just another overblown government project that failed to live up to its goals? According to declassified documents and interviews with former participants, it seems that MKUltra did have some effects, though they were often less predictable than the CIA had hoped. For example, the goal of mind control was not fully achieved in the way the CIA intended. While LSD and other mind-altering substances did have dramatic effects on the human mind, they didn't produce the desired outcomes like total obedience or complete control over an individual's thoughts and actions. Instead, these drugs led to erratic behavior, hallucinations, and, in some cases, permanent mental health issues. Despite the failure of MKUltra to create the kind of mind control the CIA envisioned, the idea of government-run mind control programs found a place in popular culture. Movies, books, and conspiracy theorists began to fill in the gaps, creating stories about secret government operations, alien mind control, and even telepathic manipulation. As a result, the line between fact and fiction became blurred. For example, The Manchurian Candidate, a 1959 novel turned movie, created the chilling concept of a sleeper agent brainwashed by mind control. The idea that someone could be programmed to perform assassinations without their knowledge became a central theme in Cold War-era fiction. Similarly, movies like The Matrix and Inception further explored the themes of reality manipulation and control. But are these stories just fiction? Or is there something more to them? Can we really manipulate minds to the degree we see in the movies? And how much of what we've been told about MKUltra and other secret programs is the real story? The influence of technology. Are we close to mind control? While government experiments like MKUltra seem like relics of the past, modern advances in neuroscience and neurotechnology suggest we may be closer than ever to actually controlling the human mind, or at least influencing it in ways that were once thought to be science fiction. Today, we have tools like brain-computer interfaces, transcranial magnetic stimulation, and even neural implants that can alter brain activity. These technologies, while currently used for medical purposes like treating depression or Parkinson's disease, could someday allow for direct manipulation of thought processes and behavior. Could these technologies be the next phase of mind control? And if so, how long will it be before governments or corporations exploit them for their own purposes? Some believe that we're already seeing the early stages of mind control through social media and advertising. Companies use sophisticated algorithms and targeted ads to manipulate our desires and behaviors, convincing us to buy products, vote for candidates, and adopt certain viewpoints. While this doesn't involve direct manipulation of our thoughts, it's a form of control, nonetheless. The idea of digital manipulation is nothing new. Governments around the world use data to manipulate public opinion and sway political outcomes. The Cambridge Analytica scandal revealed just how much personal data can be used to influence elections. The ability to use psychological profiling to predict and control behavior has never been more sophisticated. Ethical dilemmas: mind control or free will? As we move into an era where mind manipulation and behavioral control become more possible, the ethical questions become more urgent. If we can influence thoughts and behavior with technology, where do we draw the line? Is it ever okay to manipulate someone's mind for the greater good? Who decides what's ethical and what's not? These are questions that we'll have to grapple with as the technology evolves. One of the central ethical concerns is free will. If we can manipulate thoughts, are we still in control of our actions? And where does personal responsibility end and external influence begin? These questions will only become more important as technology continues to advance. The path to rehabilitation. Can the mind be reprogrammed? Not all criminals are destined to a life of crime. In fact, many criminals, upon being arrested, undergo rehabilitation processes that help them turn their lives around. Psychological intervention, education, and vocational training have proven successful in reducing recidivism and helping former criminals reintegrate into society. However, the road to rehabilitation is long and difficult. It requires not only the will to change, but also a support system that provides guidance, resources, and understanding. Mental health treatment and social support are key components in helping individuals understand and change the distorted thinking patterns that led to their criminal actions. As we look into the future of mind control and neurotechnologies, the idea of reprogramming or reshaping a person's mind to prevent criminal behavior or to treat mental health disorders seems within reach. Will we reach a point where we can fully reprogram minds for the betterment of society? Or will we risk crossing a line we can't uncross? So, what's the truth about mind control? Are government experiments just a thing of the past? Or are there hidden programs still manipulating minds today? Are we closer than ever to a world where our thoughts, actions and desires can be controlled by external forces? The line between fact and fiction is still unclear. But one thing is certain: the possibility of mind control is more real than we've ever imagined. And the question remains, what happens when this power falls into the wrong hands? Join the Popcentral community. Scan the barcode or click the link to continue exploring the secrets of government experiments, neuroscience, and the truth behind mind control. Get exclusive access to investigations, theories, and secrets that might just change the way you see the world. Don't miss out. Stay curious, stay informed, and always keep questioning what you think you know.